Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're immersing ourselves in a truly vibrant cross-cultural phenomenon, the 14th International Red White Singing Festival. If you've ever felt like traditional language learning is, well, just a bit dry, or if you're looking for a community that celebrates global connection in literally the most joyful way possible, you are in exactly the right place. We're going to unpack what this festival is all about, how its unique rules actually foster some incredible cultural empathy, and how you, yes you, could actually find yourself performing on a stage in Japan because of it. So let's get started. Now, you might be wondering, can you actually master a language just by singing? I mean, it sounds kind of crazy, right? Especially if you're someone who currently breaks a sweat just trying to order a cup of coffee in a foreign language. For decades, we've treated the global language barrier like this rigid, immovable wall, something you just have to climb over using heavy textbooks, endless grammar drills, and those super stressful vocabulary tests. But what if we've been looking at the whole problem from the wrong angle? What if, instead of a wall, language is just a melody we haven't quite learned to hum yet? Music has this unparalleled ability to totally bypass our logical filters and tap directly into our emotions and memories. It turns out, putting words to a rhythm might just be the absolute ultimate hack for cross-cultural communication. Okay, let's dive into this. Section 1, Singing Beyond Language Barriers. To really understand why this event is so special, you have to look at its core rule. It's a totally brilliant structural choice. You see, this isn't just your standard run-of-the-mill talent show. It's a highly structured cultural exchange built entirely around breaking down language barriers through music. Notice the clever flip here. On the left side, we've got non-Japanese participants, and their challenge is to sing exclusively in Japanese. Then, on the right side, we have Japanese participants, and they're tasked with singing in foreign languages. By forcing everyone to step outside their native tongues, the festival totally levels the playing field. Everyone is equally vulnerable, everyone is learning, and everyone is stepping into someone else's cultural shoes. It is literally an engine for generating global empathy just disguised as a singing competition. And this brilliantly illustrates the whole vibe they're going for. The high-energy, anime-style visuals capture the festival's core tagline perfectly: sing beyond language. It's absolutely not about having flawless pronunciation or being some professional recording artist. It's all about the effort, the connection, and that vibrant energy you bring to the microphone. When you commit to singing another culture's song, you're basically extending a hand of friendship that goes way, way beyond spoken conversation. All right, moving right along to Section 2, The Road to Japan. So, how does a global talent pool from places like Los Angeles or Sao Paulo actually reach the main stage in Japan? Well, it starts locally. Take the Sing in Japanese Open Mic Championship Series in Los Angeles, for example. These qualifiers aren't held in some intimidating, stuffy audition room. They happen right out in the open in the heart of the community, like the little Tokyo Farmers Market, directly in front of the Aratani Theater on San Pedro Street. For an hour and a half, right in the middle of the day, everyday people can just step up to the mic. It's a fantastic, grassroots approach that can turn a casual weekend outing into a literal ticket to the other side of the world. Now, what's really interesting about this timeline is how they build momentum. The organizers have designed a clear, escalating journey for these performers. Through the spring, in March, April, May, and June, they host these monthly open mic qualifiers. This lets the community really rally together and build excitement. Then the stakes are raised in August for the Grand Championship, which is held during the famous Nisei Week. And the ultimate reward for the Grand Champion? That incredible final step in November, a trip to Japan to perform at the featured international event. It's a beautifully structured escalation, straight from a local farmer's market all the way to the global stage. It's honestly amazing to see this transformation in action. You go from a colorful promotional flyer mapping out the local rules to a real, vibrant community up on stage together. This isn't just some abstract idea on a piece of paper. It's a living, breathing reality. You see people of all different ages and backgrounds sharing the spotlight, proving that this pipeline from local qualifier to real-world stage is actively bringing people together. Let's move on and see how this all builds up. Section 3, the main stage in Osaka. Once the local champions are crowned, all roads lead to one ultimate destination. So, mark your calendars for this one. Here are the exact logistical details for the 14th annual main event, where this massive cultural exchange reaches its peak. It's all happening on Sunday, November 29, 2026. From 1 p.m. to 4 p.m., the grand champions and participants will take over Maple Hall in Mino, which is a beautiful city in Osaka Prefecture. This is exactly where that core concept we discussed earlier, the Japanese and non-Japanese performers swapping languages, comes to life in front of a live international audience. It's a massive 3-hour celebration of everything these performers have worked so hard toward. And that brings us to Section 4, Your Turn to Shine. Which brings us to the most important part of this whole explainer. The festival is actively calling for you to get involved. They're looking for both performers and volunteers. And listen, you absolutely do not have to be a flawless singer to be a crucial part of this ecosystem. Volunteers are the backbone that makes an international event of this scale even possible. The organizers have made it incredibly easy to take the first step, too. By simply scanning the QR codes provided on their official materials or hitting up their application form links, you can throw your hat in the ring. Whether you're helping coordinate backstage or actually holding the microphone yourself, there is for sure a place for you here. Make friends, share joy, light up the stage. That right there is the whole shebang. It's the ultimate thesis of the 14th International Red White Singing Festival. It distills the entire experience down to its purest elements. As the festival's own materials say, they just want you to bring your voice, your vibe, and your smile. Because at the end of the day, the language learning and the international travel, those are just the vehicles. The true destination is the sheer joy of shared human connection. So, what does this all mean for us? Well, music is literally waiting for you to use it as a bridge. We've seen how a simple song can take you from a local farmer's market in LA all the way to Maple Hall in Osaka. We've seen how stepping out of your comfort zone and singing in a foreign language can break down walls and build genuine global empathy. So I'll leave you with this provocative thought as we wrap up today's explainer. What song will you bring to the world? Start practicing, and hey, maybe we'll see you in Osaka in 2026.